Basket Case, 1982 cult horror movie phenomenon, plus Belial Lives Again.
What is the secret Dwayne is hiding in the basket?
What's in the basket? Easter eggs?
What's in the basket?
Clothes. What's in the basket?
Nothing.
What's in the basket?
My brother.
What's in the basket?
Open it, if you dare. Basket Case.
Greetings, fiends. Today we're looking at the 1982 cult horror film phenomenon, Basket Case. Written and directed by Frank Henenlotter and starring Kevin VanHentenryck, Terri Susan Smith, Beverly Bonner, and get ready because our beloved Belial is back. Basket Case plot. A young man carrying a big basket that contains his extremely deformed, formerly conjoined twin brother seeks vengeance on the doctors who separated them against their will. Horrified of his own film. According to writer-director Frank Henenlotter, he was inspired to make Basket Case because he believed that nobody would ever see it. He claims to have been horrified when it became a success. More than 30 years after its initial release, it remains a cult classic among horror fans. Henenlotter admitted that he didn't really know what he was doing while making the movie, as it was his first feature-length directorial production. He actively experimented with the tone. If a scene wasn't scary, it could be funny. And if a scene wasn't funny, it could at least be entertaining for its shock value. Monstar's life-size Belial replica. It took a while, but someone finally made a life-size foam latex replica of Belial for sale to Basket Case fans and fiends worldwide. Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on this incredible full-scale reproduction of one of indie horror's most memorable creatures, Belial. Now available on the Monstar Studio store on Etsy with free shipping. Just get a basket, invite friends over, and let the fun begin. Of course, this Belial replica is not a toy and is made for adults 18 and over. A very limited run exists, so get yours while they last and tell them that Horror Mike sent you.
Sounds like an animal.
How low can you go? When Dwayne checks into the Hotel Broslin, he takes out a wad of cash. According to director Frank Henenlotter, that money was the film's entire budget. In fact, the film's budget was so low that the crew would go dumpster diving for discarded furniture and plumbing to dress the sets, and most of the credits that appear at the end of the film are fake. The crew was very small, and rather than repeat the same names over and over again, they decided to just make up names. Additionally, the film couldn't afford a camera dolly, so a wheelchair was used to accomplish tracking shots. Basket Case never had a set budget. They started filming on $16,000, half of which was writer-director Frank Henenlotter's entire life savings. The crew would use whatever money they had to film some footage to show to potential investors, who would then give them more money, and the process repeated itself until the film was completed. Inevitably, the production ran out of funding halfway through shooting. To cut costs, remaining crew members started doubling for various roles behind the scenes. Basket Case is museum quality. In 2017, Basket Case was selected by New York City's MoMA, the Museum of Modern Art, for restoration and preservation. Frank Henenlotter provided the original 16mm camera negative for restoration, and the film is now a permanent part of the museum's collection. Basket Case Limited Edition Blu-ray 4K Ultra HD. Arrow Video has released what could be the ultimate basket case version on Blu-ray 4K Ultra HD, featuring 4K restoration from the original 16mm negative by MoMA, 4K UHD Blu-ray presentation in Dolby Vision, audio commentary with writer-director Frank Henenlotter and star Kevin VanHentenryck, archival audio commentary with Frank Henenlotter, producer Edgar Levins, actor Beverly Bonner, and filmmaker Scooter McRae. Basket Case 3.5, an interview with Dwayne Bradley, short film by Frank Henenlotter. Me and the Bradley Boys, interview with actor Kevin VanHentenryck. A brief interview with director Frank Henenlotter, a strange 2017 interview with the director. Seeing Double, The Basket Case Twins, interview with actors Florence and Mary Ellen Schultz. Blood, Basket, and Beyond, interview with actor Beverly Bonner. Belial Goes to the Drive-In, interview with film critic Joe Bob Briggs, and many more extras. Link is on the video and in the description. Fire the Distributor. To try to make the film appeal to a comedy crowd, the original distributor cut all the gore scenes out of the film. They were eventually put back in and re-released in theaters with the subtitle, The Full Uncut Version. It should be noted that when Basket Case was originally submitted to the MPAA, it received an X rating, causing the filmmakers to release it unrated. High Heels and Tight Squeezes. In an interview in Fangoria, director Frank Henenlotter stated, "I hate to admit this, but anytime you heard a woman walking, that was me in high heels." The sound effects were all looped later and created mainly by Henenlotter and producer Edgar Levins. For the shot where Belial is reaching out of his basket towards the TV, director Frank Henenlotter, who was operating the hands, directed the scene while stuffed inside the dresser. I hope you enjoyed this look at Basket Case. As always, please like and subscribe. Thank you.